Balliet. Also, there was a lunch left on bus 34 this morning. If it was yours, it is in the office. Have a great day, Deanna.
Okay, so, all right, listen carefully. Okay, so I have that note on there. You will have an exam on Wednesday. That's a far way off, but this is actually the last pattern you will see before that exam, so I like to give a warning. I'll talk more about the test next week, just to give you a heads up on schedule. We get the schedule back. Okay, tomorrow I have something separate for you to do because the classes are short. Monday you're off. Tuesday we're going to take the STAR. Wednesday's the exam. So I'm only telling you about it now, so it's on your radar. I don't need you freaking out about it. I'll talk to you more about the exam probably on Tuesday, okay? Which is good. Okay, so here's the way that this is going to work. I will randomly choose a person for each equation, like random. It's just going to be a total, could be any of you. If you are picked, you have the following options. One, you can just tell me what it is. If you're like, I know what it is, tell me what it is. If you don't know what it is, you can take a guess, try to figure it out based on what you see. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it isn't. It's not a big deal. But I like people that are willing to say, I don't know it, but I'll try it. If that is not your style, if you're like, never, teacher calls on me and I don't know the answer, I don't want to try, what's your second option? What's it say? You can choose something else, okay? So I'm going to show you the picture. You don't need to put your hand up because, as I said, I'm going to randomly pick. And I want you to try to identify, do you have the equation for that picture? If you do, awesome. If you don't, you might want to try to figure it out really quickly. Okay? All right. Whoa, there's no talking. All right. And we are Sophia.
N plus 1 times n.
Hang on, I'm not there yet. Sorry. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead now. N plus 1 times n minus 1 plus 2. Survey says n plus 1 times n minus 1 plus 2. Round of applause for her. Nice job. Okay. How many of you have this particular one? It's very popular. In fact, this is like the first one a lot of people see. I'm not saying you had to, but this is very common. Okay? Move. These are all figure 4. So in figure 4, this is my n minus 1. Height-wise, this is my n plus 1. Multiplied as the area of the whole thing. Then your plus 2 is right there. Remember, okay, this is period 2 exclusive. A lot of you are seeing this stuff. You feel good. You got to make sure it's marked so well. I'd like to see the dimensions of the rectangle marked like that. Okay, the colors help me as well. Okay? Questions about that person? Good? Not good? You gotta say good or not good. Good. Great. Okay, next one. Take a moment, look, and see if you have it. You don't need to raise your hand. I know that's habit. This is another common one. These are all figure 4, by the way. All of them. Okay? All right. I have a James. Is he here? Nope. What happened? This isn't us. Our list went away. My goodness. It is rude, right? Okay. All right, let's redo it. Take 2. We definitely had the first one, right? Ha! We have a Wesley. Do you have this one?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
N minus 1 squared plus 2n.
N minus 1 squared plus 2n. Survey says, round of applause. You like this one? I like this one. This is one of the other common ways to see it. Okay, couple reminders. If you don't want to write it as n minus 1 squared, you can write it as n minus 1 times n minus 1. I don't really care. They're the same thing. You can either write this or that. It is fine. This is an n minus 1 by n minus 1 square. You have 2 figure numbers on the top and bottom. So 2n. Okay? Looking good? Yeah? Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can keep our group this time. All right, looks good. He's not here.
Oh man. Yay.
Yay. I'll do the name before I show the picture so you can know like what you have to look for. Everybody should be looking right now.
I'm trying to see what happens.
Oop. Everybody should be looking. Alan gets first crack at to see if he has it. Fun fact, a lot of you probably have it but didn't show it right.
I don't have it, but I'm gonna try.
I like that. Again, you don't have to do this. I like it when you get chosen, you're like, I don't know, but I'll try. I know for some of you that's like not your personality. I won't force it on you, but always feel free to try. There's no judgment here. What do you think it is?
N minus 1 times n plus n plus 1.
That's a lot of n's. No, but let's try that. Okay, does anybody know what this one is? By the way, a lot of you have it, but aren't quite showing it the way they want. Lucy?
N squared plus 1.
Okay, this is actually the n squared plus 1.
Oh, I have it.
I know. So I said it. A lot of you have n squared plus 1, but here's what you can't do. This is not me being nitpicky. This is legit. N squared plus 1 is the most simplified version, okay, or the base one, so to speak. You can't do this. You can't just circle a bunch of tiles in a shape like that and call it n squared. I know this might sound nitpicky, but if you say n squared, guess what shape I expect to see as your math teacher? A square, imagine that, okay? So what do? You have to rearrange the figure. I moved this up. I guess you could have moved this down, okay? But you'd have to redraw it so it's n, good old n squared plus 1. A lot of you, I know, you have n squared plus 1, and you didn't quite know how to show it. That's actually the only way I'll take it. But it's reasonable. It's n squared, I want it squared. Okay? Sounds good. Next. I'll draw after, it's more fun. Again, these are all figure 4. Okay. Remember, you either tell me what it is, you try, or you say, I'm not sure, then you can pick somebody else. You got all 3 options. Yeah. N plus 1 squared minus 2. Round of applause. Nice job. I think we're just going to keep staring at each other. You've seen it before. Anybody come up with this one? This is a popular one. Okay? Yeah. Not extremely intimidating. Fill in the whole thing because it goes right here. It's an n plus 1 by n plus 1. There's my n plus 1 squared. And then if I was showing this on a test, I would show crossing out the 2 pieces of the figure number. Now, if any of you are like, I don't know how to simplify that, I don't care. You're not required to simplify them. And if you don't know how to simplify this, guess what math class you need to take? Algebra I. You don't need to simplify these. It's not required. Okay? Good. I got like 2 or 3 more. 2 more, I think. This one's a little wonky. This might be one that you have to like try to figure out. Well, some of you are just giving dirty looks. That's a little offensive to me. See if you can figure out what it is. I know it's terrifying trying to get inside my mind when I made this. Like, what was I thinking? No comments. Okay, now remember your options. I know it, I'm going to try it, or no thanks, and then you pick somebody else that is willing to try. Okay? Those are all your options if you get chosen. Oh, yes.
N times n plus 1 minus n plus 1? Or n minus 1?
Oh, yeah. Now, in the n minus 1, it is very good. Okay? Round of applause for that one. Nice job. Did you have this one?
No.
Oh, okay. Now, I think this one actually could be shown slightly differently, but I can definitely make a case for the way that I showed it. So what I decided was, I don't really like this tile just chilling. I'm going to move it over here, make one rectangular piece. You also, I guess, could have moved this one over there. If I did, this is figure 4, so this is what my n. This is my n plus 1. And then that gives me the area of the whole thing. And then I'm going to eliminate this piece. Now it looks like 3, but if I did the other figures, it wouldn't be 3. It would always be 1 less than the figure number, n minus 1. Okay, and it works. Actually, you probably could simplify that one. You probably have the requisite skills. Okay, so I like to show that one as an idea. Did anybody do anything like that? Remember, I've been doing this 20 years. I got some weird stuff out there. I'm trying to give you ideas. Okay? Did anybody try this one after my motivation yesterday? Yeah, it's not that bad, actually. Okay? It's my big magic trick, and then it's going to move on.
N plus 1 plus n times in parentheses n minus 1.
Yeah, nice job. Round of applause. Round of applause. Okay, so it's funny. Every year I do this, not many people try the diagonal on day 1. I think you tried it the other day. And then after they see it, they try it on the S. And did you notice on the S, the first block is just 2 of them, the figure, there's like nothing there. Okay, but this is nice. Okay, I look at the diagonal. The diagonal is always 1 more than the figure. So the diagonal is my n plus 1. People always say, how do I show this? Here's how I would show it. I would remove the diagonal. I know you like that, right?
Interesting.
One word. Tetris. Do you even know what Tetris is anymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's going to come a day where people don't know. And then, why are we singing? There's no theme song to Tetris. It's just a game. Okay. I would then redraw this rectangle. Draw a little picture for me, but close it. And then just, this is figure 4. It's n minus 1 by n. So that's the way I would show this one. I would just draw it. Okay? Nice job. That's plenty of ideas. Plenty of ideas. Okay? Cool. I already talked about this. Oh, no, I kind of talked about this. Okay? Remember, I'll talk more about the exam on Tuesday, but it's going to basically be a pattern task. You're just not going to know what the pattern is. So that's why these questions are critical, making sure you're still doing the sketches, doing the calculations. You'll have a calculator for Wednesday if you need it. It's not going to make or break your exam, okay? But these ones, I would still be comfortable drawing sketches, knowing what they look like, okay? All right, go to the next pattern. We're going to do it a little differently today. Okay, it's called double foam fingers. It's my COVID picture. That's what everybody did. You took that COVID picture where your hair couldn't be cut. You might not remember because you weren't young and you weren't old enough, but you took the picture when your hair couldn't be cut, you didn't shave, that's what you did. Okay? That's me right there. Yeah, check that. Okay, good. Double foam finger. We're going to do this a little differently today. We're going to almost treat it like a little practice run before you take an exam next week. Okay? So you're not going to work together. That's the pattern. I'm only going to have you do equations. Now, if you need to do other questions first, that's fine. I would rather you just spend the 20 minutes. I'm going to give you 20 minutes. We'll put a timer up. Just you. See what equations you can come up with. Markers, colored pencils over there if you want them. Your time begins now. Go ahead. This is not group work. Yes?
Please don't do the questions, please do the.
I would like to just see you focus on the equations, okay? If you want to do some of the other questions, you can. But I would focus on the equations. I'll have a timer up. Just you, please. Shh, just you. I'll get the timer going. Get a little thought music going for you, too. Nope. Really just equations. If you want to look at other questions, you can, but I'd like you to really just focus on how I'm making it come up with, and please don't stare at this thing for 19 minutes. You can look at it occasionally, but it's like a little practice round for you right now. Oh, pencil sharpeners in the back. Go back to my shoe. You like this on this? This is Harry Potter lo-fi.
Oh, really?
It actually is. What's up? So like when I moved that tile, I just moved them and then used them in my picture. I didn't say like I was subtracting them and adding them back. That was me. Yeah. If you move them stationery. I love a good marker, highlight, or whatever. It's a passion of mine. Not Harry Potter, but does anybody know what this is from? Miss Mulan. Yes, I heard it. Miss Mulan. I got all kinds of Disney lo-fi here. There's plenty. Shmoo. This is a tricky pattern. If you're like, I'm not getting more than like 1 or 2 or 3, it's not a big deal. It is trickier, but that's okay. Sadie, here's a panda bear. I like that. I don't even know what any of this is. Block characters.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. That's something I know like nothing about.
It looks like off-brand Minecraft.
You're what?
Off-front. Overall.
I can't find you.
It's like Bowser, Batman.
Oh.
Splash, Charmander,
All right.
Bob.
Well, I recognize the characters. Okay, I'm not clueless. I recognize the Flash, the Minion, Bowser. Yeah, I see this. Okay. Isn't that Bowser? And that's our chatting break. Back to it. 8.5 minutes. Chatting break is over. Well, I would hate to think we'd have to break that up back there.
No, we'll find.
But this new notability logo is just awful. It's really, really upsetting.
What is it?
The new notability logo. Look at it later. It's upsetting.
They also got rid of all my things notability when I re-downloaded it.
Everything. My photos.
Oh yes, sketchbook is gone. All my drawings.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Alright.
You can't even reinstall it.
It's not fun.
Wow. Nice job. Chillin' Like a Villain is what it's called. I have several Descendants songs. I've never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen I'm in one. I'm in one.
I do not care.
Oh.
I don't care.
Alright. Well, I'm not like 12 years old, of course I haven't seen the Descendants. Other things to watch. Football starts this weekend. Things to watch. I did though just recently see for the first time in my life The Incredibles. I actually never saw it.
Wait, what?
It was really good.
Really?
You should watch it.
So good. I was really impressed. Not as impressed with the second one. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Second one's just
Mid.
second one's just all about Jack Jack. Jack Jack is so good. You got 3 minutes. Still just you. What's up?
Because we don't have time. Do I have to draw this for all the shapes?
No, you can just show me on one. That's fine. Oh, I'm Spider-Man. I just noticed. Oh my gosh. My hero.
There's only 2 Spider-Mans.
Oh, there is 2 Spider-Mans.
Oh, like the meme. All the toy check.
There's 2 in there still.
I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah.
It's falling bad.
I have seen every single Spider-Man that's out there. My dad owns the first issue.
Oh, Spider-Man? I have right there.
Now, since we're kind of at that point, and since I'm getting all chatty anyway and distracting you, what I'd like for you to do for the last 2.5 minutes, just talk with people around you. What did you find? What did you find with this pattern? Then we're going to start flashing through stuff. Go ahead. What did you find? If you want to keep going solo, that's fine too.
This is a very interesting. August, how many drawings did you make?
Like, at least
What was each drawing?
like nature and stuff, and that stuff needs like ridiculous detail, so it took a long time, and I was making a petition for all the ex-sketchbook fans to bring it back.
August, did you hear, by the way, you're supposed to go to the office at the end of the period? Okay. I just want to make sure you heard that.
Right?
Yeah,
They call it, I added you to this decisive presentation called stuff. You should add. Not that Sheldon, the other Sheldon, the young Sheldon.
Ain't no way. You actually not know who young children are. Ain't no way.
No, it's a show about the character Sheldon, but when he was a kid, and the character Sheldon is the show Big Bang.
off series. Yeah, this one focuses on
Last minute. If you compared already, keep looking for more. I'm going to show you a
They
bunch.
made us.
I honestly have no Oh no, I'm not.
There's no chance I'm gonna
Oh yeah, you're gone. Sonic Wait, hold up, dog. Oh my god!
You cheater!
Stickers for everybody.
Hey, I guess. What is this? I'll guess.
I got news for you.
No, look, those
I was Spider-Man. The prophecy has been fulfilled. I was always one. Okay.
Wait, you're Spider-Man?
I'm not doing this. You can pass the sticker. Alright, everybody gets one sticker. Here's how this works. First of all,
Ooh, that's disappointing.
you better believe this is going to be a Schoology picture at some point. Oh.
This is so disappointing.
Okay, so,
That's so disappointing.
yes,
I was meaning to ask,
go ahead.
is it your cat that's the picture for the?
Yes, yes. I actually have two, but one of them I really like and get along with. The other one doesn't like me, so I don't include her in pictures. Okay, so we are not done. We've had a nice active class, but still. Hey, when I win the race, everybody gets a sticker. Somebody else wins, usually they just get a sticker, so it's better off when I win, I promise. Okay, here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna flash a picture. This is just like earlier. This time you only have two options. We're listening. We can listen in and receive a sticker at the same time. Your options are as follows. 1, put your hand up if you have it. 2, try to figure it out really quickly and then put your hand up. Those are your options. Okay?
Do you want a sticker?
I do not. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Okay? There's no group work here. This is I have it or I don't have it. I'm going to try to figure it out really quickly and then you can put your hand up. Okay? I'm going to show you a bunch. Ready? These are all figure 3. Now, I should say it, but if we put it down and you don't have it, you might want to get it down as well. Okay? Ellie.
n plus 1 squared plus n plus 1.
Okay. Ooh, it's on this side. The n plus 1 squared are the smiley faces. It probably bothers people that the foam fingers aren't the same length, but you can't do anything about it. The top one is n plus 1. We talked about this. Even though those parentheses don't really do anything mathematically, why do we need them for the pattern tasks? Because it's one object. Okay, then your last piece was, I think she said plus n. How do we feel about that one? Pretty good? Yay? Thumb up if yay, thumb down if nay. Okay, that's a common one. Good, nice job. Again, these are all figure 3. Now remember, if you don't have it, figure it out quickly. I'm trying to give you ideas. Okay, Eliza. You mean plus 2 times n plus 1? These are times, okay. So this bothers people, but I can sell it. This is not plus 1 minus 1. Remember, some of you probably tried that last year and got like sent back by Miss James. I love that you get to get sent back and fixed by her. Then when you come to me, you know how to do these pattern tests. This is not plus 1 minus 1. This is the same n plus 1 squared from Ellie's solution. I opted to make each finger n plus 1 trim off the hangnail. That's the way you would call it. One more left. Pretty good. Okay. Anybody do this one before I showed it? Anybody figured it out really quickly after I showed it? That's okay. That makes you better. I'm obviously not going to do that on the exam, but I'm giving you thoughts so you can recognize things. That's 2 solutions. You also might show it a little bit differently. June.
N squared plus 2n plus 2n plus 1.
N plus 1 in parentheses.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. This time, instead of the giant square, I did an n squared, the smiley faces. And what I noticed was, I have the foam finger, I have a match, so there's actually 2 of those. And then kind of like puzzle pieces, it just fits together. I have n and n, or I could make it 1 segment as opposed to make it 2. I've actually seen this one shown a little bit differently, but it's definitely the same gist. Okay, cool. Looks pretty good. I got asked a good question by a couple people. Isaac.
N plus 1 in parentheses plus n plus 2 in parentheses plus n.
Is it n plus 1 plus n plus 2?
No, n plus 1 times n plus 2.
Good. You said plus, but I figured you had it. Okay, good. So I got asked a really good question. I got asked it by Lorenzo over here. I think this is the question you're asking. If you're moving tiles, do you have to, in your equation, like subtract it and then add it? Is that your question? It's a good question. No. No, I don't want you to do that. Your picture shows the moving tiles, and then you write your equation only off of the moved picture. Okay, it's a legit question. Any other questions? What?
Can you put it over to like the right or left side?
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. You could have moved this here. You could have rotated here. It's the same equation. Okay, but that was a really good question. Okay, if you're going to move tiles, you do not need to complicate your equation. That makes it worse. Okay, so I'm glad I got asked that. Yeah, you can move this here, there, there. I didn't move this one, but I have a different one where I will. And if you do this, this is figure 3. This is still n. No. No. We already did this one. If you have a question, we get it afterwards. Okay. And then this guy right here is n plus 1. This is n plus 2. The area of the entire rectangle, n plus 1 by n plus 2 in either order, plus n. Question?
On the top, I took away 3 and then
Same thing.
added it back.
Yeah, like you moved it here or something. That's fine. Okay, these are all showing the same kind of idea. Go ahead, question.
I was gonna actually have a comment. If you move the top one over and move the bottom.
Don't talk about the bottom one. That's coming. It's a different solution. Stay tuned. No spoilers. Okay? This one look okay? Again, if you're listening to what Matthew said, it's a good point. Maybe you don't move the whole thing. You move 3 of them or 3. It's the same solution. It's fine. Okay? Cool. See ya. Cool. Is this what you're going to tell me? I'm going to give you a chance at it. See, I had a sense it was coming. It's like I got ESPN or something. No one thought that was funny. It's not even an original line. I stole it from Mean Girls. It's my favorite movie. It is my favorite movie. The Wi-Fi name of my house is You Build Like Coco 5G. It's so good. It's so good. Anybody had this one?
I made it right after I saw
Guess
it.
what? I'm gonna let you have this one because of what we just had. Go ahead. What do you think there, August?
N plus 3 in parentheses times n plus 1 in parentheses minus 1.
this is not the same as the last one. I can argue this is making a full rectangle and then eliminating that one piece. So this time, we're moving both fingers. We're making one rectangle. Okay, it's n plus 3 long, n plus 1 high. There's always one extra tile, n plus 3, n plus 1, minus 1. Okay, question?
Would that work for all of them, or would it be 2n on the bottom? Would it be n plus 3 for all of them, or would it be like 2n?
So let's check it, okay? So we can use parts of our other figure. This is already n plus 1, and we're adding 1 on each side, so it's always going to be n plus 3. Good question. Good question. Okay? But yeah, that's where I can use that n plus 1. Okay? Anybody do that? So if I'm 1, make a whole rectangle. See? You don't have to like start from scratch every time. A lot of times when you're like, I have to come up with another equation, you like totally start over. Not really. Okay? Now I usually tell people when I do this, okay, that I have, how many do I have for this one? I have 17 for this one. Here's why. There's like different variations of them a little bit, okay? You'll see why though. Okay, hand up for this one if you have it. You'll see why, don't worry. I cheated. I'm allowed to cheat. I'm allowed to cheat. Not on this one.
Wait, I think
I cheated on getting to 17. Not on this one. Hand up for this one. Remember, if you don't have it, you can figure it out really quickly. Wolf, you have this one?
It's 4n plus 2 plus n squared.
This is the simplified version. This is n squared plus 4n plus 2. The trickiest part is keeping the 2 in the same spot every time. But I know you got tagged for that last year. So if I do plus 2, I've decided my best bet was to keep the plus 2 up here, because now it doesn't move. It doesn't move. It's always there. And then I'm looking at an n squared, and then there are 4 clean, even groups of n. That's the simplified version. If you have no idea how to simplify to n squared plus 4n plus 2, don't care. You don't need to simplify. But that's actually what they all break down to. Okay? Let me show you a couple more, and then I'm going to show you why I have so many, because again, I cheated. And by I cheated, I mean I did something genius. Charlie.
2n plus 1 in parentheses plus 2 plus 1 in parentheses plus n minus 1 times n plus 1.
Yeah, I wrote the one part a little bit differently, but you definitely had the gist of it. So this one, remember when I told you I've like watched students do these for years? I watched students do this like 10, 15 years ago, probably before any of you were alive. So I've actually seen some cool ideas. I saw a student years ago, he made one gigantic long finger there, one gigantic long finger there, and then he had this like expanding rectangle in the middle. It's interesting. Okay, you spend enough time doing this stuff, you see a lot of stuff. Okay, well let's get the length of the fingers first. Okay, this is n plus 1 plus n. So the stars are 2n plus 1. This is one bigger. And then this is where it gets a little wonky. It's an n plus 1 by n minus 1. It actually works.
I think that's the one I was looking at.
I've seen this before. You have it? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Now remember, the n minus ones are strange because it might not show up in figure 1. If you plug in 1, this whole piece becomes 0. But it works. It works. Okay? I'm going to show you one other idea, and then I'm going to show you how I cheated. Did anybody go for some variation of the fill in and subtract? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Actually, it's actually easier than the 3-1 in my opinion, but they all start the same way, and then I'll tell you why I have all these different variations. Okay? You can actually get the length pretty easily. We've done a bunch of these. It's n plus 1, right? you can cheat. Instead of counting, just do each part. How big is this? This, is it always 3? It'll always be n. And another. So what's the whole thing? N, 3n, 1 and 1, 2. You can totally do that. I'm not sure. You might not have been able to do that last year, but you're a whole year older. You can figure stuff like that out. Now, what you subtract, there's a lot of ways you can subtract stuff. I am not going to show them all. Okay, but I opted to get rid of that, which is actually an n squared. I also got rid of that, which was an n squared, so there's 2 of them. And then this is just another n. But there's at least 5 or 6 ways that you can show the subtraction. I'm not going to show that to you. We've already shown plenty. But they should all start like that. Okay, and the last comment, because again, we won't see another pattern. I'll talk to you about your test next week, but the schedule is a little bit weird. Okay, the question always comes up, how do you have so many? Here's where I cheated. Hey, cheat, you're genius.
It is genius.
It's
I
yes.
actually had one that goes diagonal.
Now, if you're looking at it and you're like, how could I not see that? I told you, I've been teaching this 20 years. Do you know how many students I've ever had that legitimately did this without me saying anything?
5.
One student. One student looked at this and said, oh, I see the mini S, and then they built off of it. That's over 20 years. But watch what you could do. You could take yesterday's pattern. Wait, come on, I'm almost done. Tell me what you would add up here. Is always an n plus 1. I'm not used to get over here. And then I see, well, figure 1's not the best. N. Oh, I had 3 n's, right? So you could take any of yesterday's. You're not supposed to see that. You didn't miss anything. That's just why I asked. Okay? So let me recap for you, because the schedule is a little wonky. In a perfect world, hey, in a perfect world, we would take the test tomorrow. Tomorrow's a 1 o'clock dismissal. That's why the schedule is funky. So tomorrow, I have something separate I will do with you. Tuesday, we will take the star. Wednesday is when you take the test. You're not doing any more patterns in between now and then. My best advice, just don't lose that packet. I'll just talk to you about it probably Tuesday before you take the star. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And everybody got their stick.
Okay, test 3 hours.
Let's see. Possible. I'll have to look and see if I have it with the L and then go. Pretty cool. I'll check. I'll let you know. I might not. You gotta look at the R tab. Please make sure the chairs get pushed in.